Now let's test this. Hello there. Let's go! Like 5th or 6th or something try. Okay, I'm gonna be doing a bit of building, but first I'm gonna ping the people in my Discord really quickly. Hang on, this is gonna take a second because okay. And there we go. And I should be live now. Okay, that is perfect. Oh wait, I need okay, so you might notice that a few things seem different. Oh wait, you can hardly see that chat message at all. Hang on. I am a professional streamer. There you go. So you might notice that a few things seem different. So I actually made this skin when I transferred over to my laptop because I kind of... Well, I suppose I could play Java Edition on that account, but that computer is just completely terrible, and I'd already gotten an alt account by the time I made the switch over to this. That's why there hasn't been much Minecraft content lately. However, I can't really do much PvP sort of deals because I kind of don't really have a mouse pad even set up for this one. So for right now, I'm just going to be doing a bit of building. I hope that is fine. So, I'm going to start with a palette that I've been really loving lately. Of these colors, sort of. And one of these, and let's get some leaves in here, I guess. How about the flowering azalea and birch? So yeah, I'm just gonna start building kinda. And I'll be sure to answer any questions that my chat has as to where I've been. I haven't really been very active recently. I haven't been feeling very motivated until recently, but then my computer started being completely terrible. So I started transferring everything over to my laptop, which is a lot easier said than done. Because my computer is so slow that it takes like forever to upload files. And I don't really have a great setup right now. I kind of just have like my microphone, a headset, which doesn't even have a working microphone. So I'm just using the same microphone as I just recently upgraded shortly before my computer stopped working well at all. And yeah, that's kind of been what's happening. Just bring this up a bit more. I've been trying to make content, I assure you, but it really just hasn't been working very well. So I've been playing more Minecraft, I'd say, overall, and just gaming in general, because I've been kind of watching less on YouTube too. I don't really like using redstone in this palette, actually. And I've just been kind of playing like general survival mode, and it's been working decently well, I'd say. Hasn't really helped me improve at the game, although I've done some fireball jumps in Bed Wars recently. Not very consistently or well at all. I kind of just go in a direction that I shoot. But it's been definitely better than nothing. That's what I'll say. I can't say I've really improved at the game though, because my PvP is a bit off on my laptop because I'm not really used to how low the keys are on here relatively, and it's just kind of completely different, I'd say. I've been recently playing some Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, actually, of all games. It's been a lot of fun. I've been was playing a Rescue Team DX on the Switch, and I kind of got stuck on the tower, the Sky Tower at the very end of the game. You see, in my defense though, the first time was like not my fault in the slightest. I would say I'm really good at making excuses, I assure you. Okay, but actually though, this one I don't think really counts as much of an excuse, because there wasn't really much I could do. Because you see, I had like 2 reviver seeds because I didn't think I could really just go and do a bunch of missions since it was like the final boss and like the world was ending or whatever. Now in hindsight, like, it's Pokemon, so I guess that part is my fault. But I had like a couple reviver seeds, and then I made it up to toward the top floor, and they had I was on like the 13th floor or something, like really high up, and they had their thing in the room that I had to go to in a monster house. Like, that is just ridiculous. Like, they expect me to beat a monster house when I'm really low on healing items after having gone through a grueling dungeon where all the Pokemon can 2-shot me. Like, that's any of my guys. Like, that's kind of ridiculous. But overall, though, it's been a really fun game. I'm thinking I'm probably going to go to that one area that popped up that had a lot of really cool loot. I'm thinking that will probably just make me able to beat it. However, I'm not currently prioritizing that because I've got another game that I gotta beat quickly. Because I kind of just got them from the library. Like, I can always get them again, I suppose, or actually get the games if I enjoy them enough. But those are really limited in how long I can have them. Like, I have to return it like by Friday, I think it was, for that one. And then I'm trying to beat Paper Mario: The Origami King. Honestly, great game. I am probably I would say that Paper Mario overall I've enjoyed much better than regular Mario. So, that's kind of what I've been doing. So, chat, tell me, how are you guys today? Anyone in chat? Since I've got 4 people there, that's like pretty good, to be honest. Well, I suppose it'll take a bit for chat to respond. What should I talk about in the meantime? I suppose I could talk about building paths. So recently I've been trying to go a bit outside my comfort zone. Usually this is like my first kind of build where I'd say I've actually used stripped wood, like, seriously, because I generally prefer the old wood, maybe because of like nostalgia or something, because I've been a fan of Minecraft for a long time. Standard Wednesday, okay. Is that a good thing or a bad thing is the question, though. Are Wednesdays good for you, or what? So yeah, what else is news that I am legally allowed to share? I kind of applied for a Minecraft server that's pretty cool, filled with a bunch of great content creators. I love stripped wood. Well, that doesn't really tell me how Wednesdays usually are, but that is a nice thing to hear. So yeah, this Minecraft server I applied to, I can't really go into details because I don't think I'm allowed to say it, since I think they rely on the surprise sort of like who the new members are. I'll say it if I get informed that I get denied, of course. That looks completely terrible. Man, I'm out of my groove. Let's fill in some birch like this and then extend these out one more. Okay, let's grab some warped stairs and slabs and fence posts. I think that's what I need right now. Love the use of soul sand on a house. That is actually soul soil, but I would use soul sand too. That's actually a part of my palette I'm going to be using, although this is not entirely the same. I'm using a very contrasty color to that. Alright, I'm still not getting any information about what Wednesdays are like usually, but that is fine. I am doing some building, and building is a thing that I appreciate. Just placing blocks, you know, just kind of going around placing blocks. It's really relaxing, kind of a bit like painting in a way, except I'm not good at either. Hello, Landon. How are you? I see my name is being spelled in the chat. This build I'm making does not look very good right now. Also, an update for that role-playing server I made. That, like, I mentioned, and then it just, like, kind of never happened. I am currently planning on starting in December, like, a day or two after the 1.18 update. You need a building coach. Okay, well, I am not doing very well at building right now, but if there is something that you would like a tip on, like if it's like, if you got a building you want like me to give you an idea or something, or a suggestion, I could do that. Kind of a bit rusty on building overall, I'd say. I've been doing a lot more like, I've been actually playing a lot of hardcore Minecraft recently. It's been kind of challenging to do since I've been doing it like without sound on really, and it was because I was listening to music and I had like iron armor, and then a creeper snuck up on me. I did survive, but it was really close and definitely humbled me, shall I say. I may be able to do it the day after the service. So I guess I'll need to wait a little bit more than December 1st. I am not a server making genius, as you guys can probably tell. I kind of just like do a lot of organizational things, and I try put effort into the stuff that I do. And that's kind of how it just goes around here. Alright, this is looking a little bit better. I think it's looking a bit top heavy. Yeah, that one's definitely true. So let's make this base look a little bit sturdier. But how should I do that? Let's take this door and let's put it on a firm foundation, shall I say. So wait, let's actually use a command. Slash, okay, I typed, there we go. Slash fill that block that I'm looking at. And then let's go over to like here or so. With andesite. Add a garden slash a fence. I kind of got a few bushes around, but I see what you mean. I am definitely planning on doing that, I assure you. Actually, I probably should have just typed a button. Can I place? Ooh. I see. Let's grab I like spruce trapdoors, I think. And then some birch stairs, I reckon. Let's stick these underneath. And then I think I'll just continue with the birch stairs actually, but then do the trapdoors on the front. There we go. And now let's put a flower. Let's do one of those. One of pink tulip, I think. And how about an allium? I think that allium, azalea, tulip. And then let's add a couple fences. That looks okay, but that didn't really help to the top heaviness of the build, did it? Oh, I've got an idea now, actually. Let's add a couple of birch pillars out here. That is one block to the right. This block is, I want it one more in actually for both, I think. And there we go. A garden/fence is a good idea. So tell me, Landon, what exactly did you need a building coach for? This build may not be very good, but I can give you idea or two at least, I'd say. You could post the image into my Discord if you've got like a build started or something already, or whatever. I'm not entirely sure what you mean actually by that. Just kind of making I believe they're called gazebo right out here. I should know this. I definitely did know this when I was a try-hard Minecraft builder, but now I'm trying to become a try-hard Minecraft other things, and it's really not worked out so far, but that's mostly because of my lack of a mouse pad. Detailing, I see. I see. So tell me, what kind of palette do you have going on in your build? Like, what blocks are you using? Sort of deal. You don't know how to detail, I see. There's a lot of trial and error involved in building, you should know. And there isn't like one set definitive best way to build at all. Let's add a spruce down here. Jungle, that one, right there, I think. Or like, okay, there we go. Oh, there, here, maybe, and then. Let's add hello, Sean Carpy. With building, terraforming is probably your strongest asset. Ah, that's useful. Terraforming can really completely transform the way a build looks. I think that this build, for example, I'm going to remove this bit. And I completely broke a block in the ground there. That's okay. I'm going to make a chimney, I think. But what if I made it double-sided? Like on the inside here. I'll do this bit later, but I'm going to just place a campfire to get the idea down, sort of. But then out here, let's add some blast protection. But yes, that's clearly what I wanted. Well, obviously the game has no way of knowing that. I think it's doing a great job at what it can do. Let's add some. Actually, let's go to brick. I probably should have just stuck with typing out the individual things because the brick stuff is sort of spread out weirdly. Actually, let's grab flower pot too because that kind of matches. And then let's replace the andesite, the sign, and the campfire. Actually, I kind of want the campfire back. I'm going to grab some granite and then polished granite stairs, I think. Let's kind of use that to go like this, and then that's not gonna work because of that thing there. Granite block, I think. Let's do a brick stair that way. I know that kind of looks like it's changed a lot quickly. I reckon a slab here and a couple of blocks, like sort of like this maybe. We'll fix that, I think. Maybe just a little bit of thing here, and then flower pot, wall. And then let's change this one to a stair. And add a couple slabs like that. Yeah, that's kind of not doing what I was hoping it would do. That still looks really weird. I think it's this block. That helps a little bit. Let's replace this block right here with a stair. And that's a bit better. Another slab like that. A couple things like that. And then wall. That looks really terrible from this angle, actually. Let's make it have, what if I, hang on, I've got an idea. First time for everything. Actually, it's called the lightning rod. No, that's stupid. But maybe here. But like the opposite. Yeah, it looks okay. It does not seem very logical as to why they would build it like this, but you're getting a new laptop and it's so much stronger, so hopefully you'll gain motivation for actually being able to effectively use Premiere Pro. Yeah, Premiere Pro is pretty sick. I'm actually using that in a class at the moment, and I've kind of adapted to it better than anyone else in the class, probably because no one else in the class has really like done any editing before. That's probably the main reason. But you know, it's a work in progress, as is everything else in life. This is just kind of terrible. gonna change this a bit, I reckon. Now go out 2 and out like 2 here. It's really nice actually having people in my chat to talk to. It's just a pleasant change, you know? Because often it's just like one guy or something, and I feel like it's kind of, well, not exactly relaxing because it's kind of stressful in a way, but it's really helpful because I'm not the best at speaking a lot. It just gives me like things to think about. Yeah, so I've also been playing Paper Mario the Origami King I've mentioned. Honestly, game's pretty cool. I just got to the Feigned Fastener, I believe it's called. Overall, I'd say I've enjoyed like spin-off games more than the main games, I'd say, for like just about every franchise I've done anything in. Like, I've enjoyed Pokemon Conquest and this new Pokemon Mystery Dungeon I've been playing, Rescue Team DX, more than the main games, and I probably would have enjoyed XD or Gale Darkness if I'd really gotten a chance, but I wasn't really into Pokemon at the time. Actually, I don't think I was really around at the time. How old are those games? They're like, what? Actually, I probably was, but I probably wasn't. Yeah, I think it was more like the first statement, because I think that game was actually a little bit more recently than like 1990s. Because they were on the GameCube or something, weren't they? They were around the time of Hoenn. So who knows? Very 50-50. And then for like Mario, I've played Mario Odyssey and I'm playing Paper Mario, and I've enjoyed Paper Mario more. Even though I'm playing like the Origami King, and I'm 99% sure I would probably enjoy Super Paper Mario more. That looks terrible again. That kind of, I know. Stairs. When in doubt, stare it out. I think that green one said that actually, and that guy's pretty good at building. Well, he didn't say it like that word for word, but he said, I think he said when in doubt, spam stairs, actually was the quote. That sounds correct, yes. Hang on, that does not center. Hang on, that's, this isn't center. Then that means that this is 1 block over. Which means I'm gonna have to, which means that this is, I see. That explains a few things. Hang on, that's not right. Is this side wrong? No. This side doesn't have the thing. So yes, it was actually right on that side that I just completely started to destroy. But when I was actually right on this side. More things to talk about. I've been gone for a while. What have I been doing? I've been kind of working and stuff. That's not really interesting. I've been doing college stuff. That's kind of not interesting either. I've been not speaking very loudly. That's probably not very helpful because I'm not immediately right next to my microphone. I have come to the conclusion that speaking in front of people is actually intentionally a thing that is involved in the curriculum of schools to ruin my grade specifically. Yes, that is exactly why they did them. There is no room for argument there. Nothing could possibly be debated. And yeah, they're kind of just, they, like most things in the world, are rigged against me specifically, but that's okay. Nah, things aren't rigged against me. I got too big of an ego for that. That does not look the same, but that is fine. I can just kind of do the side differently then, just kind of let it happen. Do you play Pokemon the main series? I had the same theory. What theory? That everything's rigged against you too? Or the theory about how speaking in schools is designed to hurt our grades? Ah, wait, oh, that's like that. That's why that's like wrong. Wait, no, that doesn't make it right either. Hang on. That's just still wrong. And I'll just accept that that's wrong because there's not much I can do about it now. Yeah, that kind of looks weird, but that's okay. There's a thing. Maybe. That is just not facing the right direction at all. Let's grab some signs and do that thing on this side because I don't think I've done that yet. Oh no, I've put that thing there. I guess I don't need to. So I'll just kind of... No, that doesn't work. How about torches? So yeah, the 1.18 second half of Cave and Cliffs update's right around the corner. That's pretty cool. I haven't really seen that much of Caves and Cliffs, but I'm playing in the snapshot right now. I suppose it really doesn't do all that much when I'm not on a world that uses Caves and Cliffs generation, though. I'm sorry if you guys can hear a slight whirring in the background. This is my laptop just kind of does that sometimes. Just like a noise out of nowhere. Like I think it's kind of just struggling to process things. But it's doing better than my normal computer, so it's either you get stuck with bad or you have slightly less good. Or no, it's either you get stuck with bad or you have slightly less than optimal. Hang on, that fixes that. But then I have to bring this thing over one again. Or maybe I did it on the other side last time. I don't know. I'm not very much of an attention payer. Because I like to avoid paying things. Even my tax. Okay, no, maybe not that one. That would be like... If I said that, I would get, I don't know, taken away, deported somewhere. Yeah. That's clearly exactly what would happen. Yeah, speaking is designed for us to fail. True. Who wants to speak in front of people? That's just so cringe. Says the YouTuber. Yeah, but that's not really in front of people though. Like, they're not physically there. Well, they are, like, they're on the other end of the screen. But most of the time, they can't just come up to me and hurt me if I say something stupid. Which does happen quite often. That's the beauty of YouTube, some might say. Let's add a prismary wall, I think. That would look nice. And then let's add chains again. This build is not very good, but I like to do kind of weird builds to get back into the swing of things. Because I'm playing on this anonymous server that will go unnamed until I get accepted or rejected. I'm planning on using a really weird, different color palette that I've set up. I don't really want to say any more, but I will assure you guys, it is a very cool server. I'm planning on bringing back some Minecraft, probably majority building content. But because I've transferred which computer I'm on, I've lost my world that I've done the 10 uses series on. I wasn't really planning on doing that much content on there anymore because I kind of got completely bored of the idea. And although it was bringing me so much clout, I didn't really like it because I felt like I was kind of pressured to work with a specific thing. It's not like I don't like working with different things and challenging myself. But, yeah, I'm really good at losing my train of thought there, aren't I? Well, while someone in chat decides to remind me of what I was just saying, or if nobody does, I'll check what I was saying later on in the lot, or I'll forget to do that, who knows. I'm gonna go start working on something else. Let's go for a completely different style for this. So this one used a lot of, like, beiges and browns and a little bit of greenery and pinkish and a blue roof. So let's use some white concrete and quartz, I think, primarily. And oh yeah, they added quartz bricks, didn't they? I think those things look sick. Great addition. Best addition to the game they've done recently. Earth, and they should have added it. Let's see, what color should I do? How about red concrete? And then black, maybe? Ooh, blackstone. Blackstone looks really cool. I love blackstone. Let's kind of try these, I think. Yeah, this should look nice. There we go. And there we go. That's like the first bit of this build. And I think that this build will look really nice. Hang on, I'm going to just get some wool to sort of outline the things I'm making. Okay. So I think, let's see, this is the, that is not correctly spaced. I like to build with odds. Odds are better than evens, I'd say. Just so you all know. I'm thinking like a bit of a pathway staircase sort of deal. Wrapping round and down. To about there. Yeah, that looks good, I think. Maybe it might. Well, it won't look good when it's in wall stage, but that's just sort of used to kind of color in what I'm trying to do. And then I'll replace it with something that actually looks better when I'm actually seriously doing it. And then over there, kind of here. So I'm thinking I'm going to have a blackstone here. I'll texturize it later as well. And then in here, I kind of want to have just a small little fountain, I think. Might look pretty cool. So, what other series have I been doing on my channel? Pokemon Platinum. So I kind of had just lost a bit of motivation for that series, but now they've announced the Diamond and Pearl remix, and now that kind of is like making me want to play Sinnoh, because I'm obviously gonna play. I'm thinking Brilliant Diamond between the two of them personally. I really want to use a Pokemon this Pokemon I rarely use like ever. I don't even know if I've ever used it, but I kind of want to use a Medicham of all things. I feel like it might be nice to use for some reason. Like usually when I'm going for a psychic flying type, I go for Gallade, which is also one of my favorite, which alongside Gardevoir are two of my favorite psychic types. Really love psychic types, by the way. One of the best types in Pokemon, if you ask me. Like using psychics, darks, bugs, poisons, waters, grasses. Maybe not water so much. Dark, Dimension Dark. I love dark. That just missed. There we go. Fountains used to be my specialty in Minecraft when I was first starting building. I think a calcite could look good as the bottom. And let's add a loom, I think. So, that was a fairly quiet moment. Well, not really for me, but when I'm streaming, or so far for this stream, I've been doing a fairly not great, but pretty decent job, I'd say, of speaking. And the problem with that is that I'm not a huge fan, speaking as I just said in that bit about grades earlier. I think I said that. Yeah, that does sound like something I would say. There we go. That's, no, that doesn't look good. I could probably find just like that. Choose that. I see. Do I have a... There isn't... Oh, there is. That's right. Diorite. That looks about as good as I can get for such a small fountain. Like, if it were 1 block bigger, I would have been able to do a bit more. But I think that looks okay for that scale. Let's bring these up 3 more. Psychic is my favorite type. I also like Flying. Yeah, Flying's a pretty good type. I really like using the sort of... I don't know why, but I really like using bug types as well. Like... I mean, mainly when I use bug types, I use things like Volcarona and Scolipede, like really cool ones. But I often just find myself using a bug type in like a new playthrough or whatever. Honestly, Generation 8, like Sword and Shield, very good games, by the way, despite what a lot of people on the internet are currently saying. But the new Pokemon, I know I sound like a Gen 1er when Gen 5 was released, but I'm honestly only a huge fan of one of the new Pokemon in Sword and Shield, and that's Phalanx. Toxtricity is okay. I quite liked Inteleon. I don't understand why Rillaboom is so popular, honestly. I mean, I liked it better than the other grass monkeys of Sage and Pansage, but it's just kind of not really standing out to me, if that makes sense. There's nothing that really like stands out. Maybe I just haven't played like gotten used to them as much. But I liked a lot of the Gen 7 Pokemon when they were first revealed. I mean, not like the Crabominable, but I liked its pre-evolution, and I didn't like. And I'm not a huge fan of the popular line either. But I really liked a couple of. I liked Rowlet right away, and I liked Decidueye too. Dartrix was okay. The Incineroar line's really grown on me. So maybe Sword and Shield, I just haven't let them pass for long enough. I've seen that on... You like Darmanitan and Frostmoth? Yeah, Frostmoth's really cool. I like it, and Darmanitan. Darmanitan was one of the first things I've ever used, actually, in Black and White. It was like... wasn't really used to the concept of making full teams or like type variety at the time, so I just had like a really big strong Emboar and a pretty decent sized Darmanitan as like my entire team, and it just did not really hold up against the Elite Four no matter how high I got my levels, because I could always beat 2 of them, but then the other 2 would like not work. But then I did get past them one time, and then I came to the got my 3rd Pokemon being the Legendary Dragon, which was a 3rd fire type, by the way, in Reshiram. So yeah, that just kind of is really weird. But yeah, I kind of was doing a mono fire type run in that time, and I just completely destroyed a bunch of the leaves in this build. That is not what I was trying to do here. But yeah, Phalanx, like the only Pokemon that I really like from Sword and Shield a lot, is like really up there for me. Like it's either my favorite or my second favorite fighting type, with Lucario as its competition. And yeah, I don't just like popular things. What are you talking about? I like the Snivy line. I mean, I know they're probably the most popular line from the Unova starters, but like I really like them. Oh, that's like, wow, controversial opinion. I like all the Unova starters. Typically so, even though it was the one I've used first. But that's more like the other 2 have just really stood out more since my first couple playthroughs than it just having a bad design like a lot of people claim it does. I think I kind of want to move this next layer back a few. Pokemon Colosseum and XD Gate of Darkness. Really want to play them, but I don't really have the game console they're on. Or the games. I think I could play the games on emulator, but I'd have to have the games for it to be, like, I don't know, allowed, I believe. I don't think they produce the consoles or the games anymore, so that'd probably be like $300 though. So my alternate strategy is to just get so famous that everyone absolutely falls in love with my channel, and then people start sending me games for free. It's just a win-win strategy, except for, like, you know, the fact that I haven't actually told anyone how to send me anything, but I think it's gonna work good. You have Snivy too? Yeah, Snivy's just so great. I just love Snivy. I mean, I love, like, all the grass type stars except for Chespin and Chikorita. Sorry, you two. Actually, I do quite like them. But, like, I really love all the grass type stars except for those two. Like, they're generally my favorite one, the one I go to. I like all the... Grass type Pokemon, really good Pokemon, by the way. I think recently a grass type Pokemon that I've been absolutely loving using is Breloom. Like, obviously Breloom is really good, and I have actually used it a while ago, but just recently, something about Breloom has just kind of connected to me. I am speaking so much. I don't usually speak like this. Actually, wait, I'm gonna go into... Hang on. I'm just gonna pause for 1 second. I'm gonna be muted. Okay, never mind. I'll just kinda... I was gonna put the Discord server in my description, but I just kinda... Here you go. Take it there. I am gonna go into a channel in my Discord. If anyone wants... In general. If anyone wants to kind of, like, speak to me there, kind of get something else done, that would be great. Then I could, like, kind of not have to talk so much. And I've been kind of awkward recently, I think. No, not really recently. I've been awkward my entire life. But that's just something I'm used to by this point. I mean, I've been kind of, like, talking to myself. Alright. Not that talking to yourself is a bad trait for a YouTuber, though. And when's a little insanity ever hurt anybody? Ha ha ha. Okay, moving along. Let's continue just, like, okay, let's put some more slabs in here, guys. Oh, that's, okay, I have an idea. I want to make a, kind of want to, this bit go up more, I reckon. Like, up one, across. Up, like, 3 more, maybe? Plus, like, 3 more after that. 4 more after that. And then let's bring these up, like, 2. And these ones up just 1 more, I think. Wow, that looks, like, kind of impressive, honestly. I kind of want to... When do I normally stream? Ah, that's the neat part. I don't. I don't really have a schedule at all. I just kind of ask people when, like, would be a good time to stream. I kind of like to show up in other people's streams more, but then a lot of the people I've been, like, doing stuff with, like, content creators, have been, like, kind of getting burned out, but then back into, but then getting burned out again for streaming, so it's just kind of been weird. But, yeah, I'm gonna maybe start streaming more consistently. I actually had a thing where I was planning on streaming some on Wednesdays, which is actually today. But now that I'm on my laptop, I might be able to stream more often. Don't hold me to that, please. Yeah, it's just kind of... I am not very consistent with streaming, shall we say. I try to make... When I'm making videos, I try to make them, like, every week-ish. I want to bring these up one more. But then I kind of haven't been doing that much recently. Long time no talk. Hey, Luke! It's been a while. You kind of just stopped being active in a bunch of my Discord servers that we share. But it's great to see you again. How have you been? Kind of am thinking more Prismarine, even though that's kind of similar to the first build. I said I was going to do different stuff. Because this is just such a... Prismarine just goes so well with quartz. Can I just say that? Like, nether and... It's like how the nether and the ocean collide. Yeah. Just kind of disappeared. Went off the radar. Good, good, good. That means the government weren't on to you. Okay. Just kind of doing a casual building stream. Did you see, Luke, that the roleplay server is going to be starting very soon? Probably not quite as soon as I said, due to the fact that they mentioned the release date of 1.18 shortly after I said that, and the server stuff probably won't be updated by then. But yeah, I'm planning on starting that very soon. You have like 43 Discord. Why do you like? I'm in a bunch of Discords, but I kind of just don't really use a bunch of them. Like, cause like, you know, I just don't, like, I'm in a bunch of Discords to be like, yeah, I'm in their Discord, and sometimes I check them every now and then, but why would you want to be active in so many Discords? Well, I suppose you haven't said you're active in there. Alright, have a nice night, Sean Colby. Sorry if I messed up your name, or just sound kind of weird saying it. Not much of a name user myself. I generally refer to people that I see as like, or speak to as like you or something. You're only active in like 3? Oh, that's not very many at all. I can't blame you for not being active in mine, though. A few people are. Like, I myself am not even active, even though I set up a recording Wednesdays sort of thing, and then just never recorded Wednesdays. That was mostly because I have a lot of stuff going on. Maybe those should return soon, now that I'm actually speaking about it, or people are going to just get very upset at me, aren't they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. There we go. Took a little bit to place it, probably because I wasn't looking at the right spot. Luke and Landon are in the chat. They're friends. Okay, that's a bit higher up than I thought. Friends or something, right? Yeah, that sounds correct. Are you stalking? Luke and Landon are stalking people? Oh no. Can I join? I mean, no. I'm a streamer. I can't just say stuff like that casually. Ha 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 ha. I was playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on my Switch, and I come to a realization. I realized, you see, that Mario Kart, honestly, my second favorite place to hit small children. I'll just kind of leave that statement there. Wait, what? He says, shh, it's not important. Yeah, that looks correct. Minecraft is my third favorite, by the way, when it comes to baby zombies. Those things were kind of annoying, though. So, Luke, what have you been up to aside from being inactive on Discord and disappearing? Or anyone else in chat, really. This message is held for review. Now I'll show it. It's fine. It's just a joke. Joking is completely welcome in this chat, within reason, of course. A little bit of dark humor never hurt anybody, except for the people it did. Except for the people in the jokes. Yeah. That's what happens. Luke and I actually had like one of the strangest meeting stories you'll ever hear of. So we were in this chat with this really cool streamer named, You've just been gaming and school stuff? That's nice, that's nice. So Luke and I were in this chat when we first met, of this really cool streamer named Kale Hammer. And I've done some stuff with him before on this channel, actually. You guys should check him out, although he's got a lot of subscribers already. He got this one like video that really did insanely well. Or a few, actually. They were shorts, though. I don't really know how to make shorts do well. Like, I made a short, but then it like wasn't apparently properly formatted, so it didn't appear under shorts, even though it had the hashtag shorts. Because it wasn't really like designed for vertical mode. I'm not very good at editing, so I don't really know how to change things to vertical mode, and it'd just be kind of weird recording Minecraft gameplay on the computer in vertical mode. Or like other games. Like, I would just take clips out of like my streams, but I don't stream on Twitch, and my channel is not one of the channels that has it, or at least it didn't last I checked. Yeah, so anyway, we met in Kale Hammer's chat. That was pretty cool, right? Maybe just kind of were talking a lot. We were like the most active people at the time. I don't really watch streamers much, but at the time he was like quite small, so I was just there to sort of support him, because, you know, we were content creators who would collab with each other. But, yeah, and then I found this way with the channel point options he had, because he'd become verified, to make the boat emote he had, because he had a boat base on a Pleasantcraft, pretty cool server, and, or was it a different, I think it was Pleasantcraft, yeah, it was Pleasantcraft, and so he had this boat, he was building this boat, so he had a boat emote, and then I found a way to color the boat. Okay, that is definitely doing the noise. And then we became the Gray Boat game, because I colored it gray. And then he was the first one to figure out how to do so, so we just became known as the Gray Boat game in the chat, and that was just a great, honestly a good moment. And then we did a video together where we played some Bed Wars, and then we did a video where we did Build Battle, both of which were on my channel. He doesn't really post on his channel, I've noticed, but that's okay. I can't say I post frequently either. But yeah, quite a weird origin story, I'd say. This is some, like, So that's a darker card down there, so I'm thinking maybe some gray. Not powder, though, that would just fall. Just kind of be placing some blocks. We don't talk about uploading. I see, I see. You just kind of don't do it then, you're saying. These are going to need to move up a half. And now streaming either. Well, you kind of just disappeared. Maybe now that you're back in my chat, maybe you'll start doing it more consistently. No promises, of course. Because, like, I wouldn't say that I would do that if I keep in someone's chat either. Yeah? You might? Ooh, that's cool. I said I don't really watch streams much, but I watched a couple of streams from Luke, and they were pretty cool, I'd say. Not really much of a stream watcher, but I do like watching VODs, because although I miss out on, like, chat interaction, who needs that interaction anyway? I can, like, you know, speed it up, go a bit faster, a bit slower, kind of change it. Wait, I can go backward if I miss something without kind of just getting way behind and then everything messed up and then missing out on something. And it's just kind of, yeah. Although I do completely respect people who like the chat feature. I mean, obviously, my streams wouldn't be nearly as popular if I didn't have you guys. Man, Bikes hasn't uploaded a real video in like 4 months. But you did record a really cool video, didn't you? Wink, wink. Hint, hint. Nudge, nudge. Or didn't you say you might not do it or something? Elacia? I kind of, like, came back to it with the new update, and I just kind of stopped again. I feel like, there's just been a lot of people on there that I'm not familiar with, and I kind of just felt burned out on the server. But it was a really cool server when I played. I was busy playing. You haven't even started editing that one. Yeah, my recording kind of got messed up. I figured out what was behind it, but maybe now that I'm on a new computer, it might start messing up again or something. That would not be ideal. But yeah, if we were to record something else, perhaps Land in Bikes, it would. My perspective would most likely work this time. Let's just throw in some torches for now, up here. And, Let's add a bit of transition in here to make it look a little bit more smooth. That's why it sucks to build with that block, I see. I kind of want to put a tough here and then another light gray here. That does not look all that very good. I'm not very good at gradients, I've noticed. That's okay. I don't know in the mood, but it's like 3 a.m. so you should probably sleep. Yeah, 3 a.m. is probably a pretty decent time to seriously consider sleeping, like at that point, you know? But it was fun having you here, Luke. It's nice to see that you're, you know, available-ish. Or at least that you're still around. Alright, have a good night, Luke. What should I do here? Thinking more dark prismarine. I don't really have to finish this build in the stream. But I kind of want to stay on this for a little bit more. I want to get at least like the general idea of what it's going to look like done. these aren't really things I'm going to plan on building on any servers or anything. It's just kind of more, you know, just get back into the building mindset. And the Minecraft mindset, really. Because I'm not planning on playing much competitive until I get, like... Ooh, that looks good. Yeah, I'm really liking this, actually. Kind of. Well, no, I'm not sure about that one. But yeah, Landon, that recording that we did, it was really funny. I think it would make a great video, personally. Maybe we should record something for me. Yeah, good night, Luke. Or wait. Landon saying good night, but he's just saying it to Luke. Okay. But Luke did say good night too. He's probably already gone, though. And if he's not, well, he should be. Not that I'm saying I don't want you here, of course, but more like, you know, sleep. Pretty important. You know what else I really want to do, honestly? I kind of, like, I've already got a few servers, like, upcoming, sort of, shall I say? But I really want to do a Pixelmon server with people. Pixelmon's pretty cool. Plus, I'm, like, actually kind of good at Pokemon relatively to, like, other games because I've put a lot more time into it. We should record something for me. Yeah, maybe we should. Maybe we should. But maybe we shouldn't. But maybe we should. Who knows? And then we bring this one up. And then we kind of, like, I don't know, this much. Stick it all out one. Then do a quartz. Chiseled. On top. That, I don't know, but I'm not sure about that one, really. That's kind of not like this. It's a good idea, but not like that. It's kind of spread it out a little bit more. That quartz just wasn't doing it for me. That's a little bit better. No, that kind of looks like a cross or something. Hang on. How about that one? Kind of like it. Not gonna lie. Kind of wanna move these in like that, sorta. I felt like that was a little bit too steep on that spot from down here. Yeah, that angle looks a bit weird. But if we consider, like, we could have it kind of come down from a platform down to like here, and then have you climb back up at this door. That's not a good door. Why would I choose that door? Why did I choose that door? Because I definitely did choose that door. Unless there's someone else online. Tab button is just not doing anything. Oh wait, that's because I'm a single player. Ha 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 ha. It gets flat at the top. I should dome the roof a little more? You think so? Yeah, that's not a bad idea. But then I kind of like that bit that just kind of sticks up kind of weirdly. Ooh, I've got an idea. What if I compromised again? But this time I did it better. Hang on. I just kind of make it go in. And then like this. Also, I've been kind of wanting to record some more Town of Salem, a game I used to play on this channel, but I haven't really been like playing it very much. I really just want someone to play it with. I'm not obviously telling anyone to like, you know, go and get the game, but like just straight up, but like if I had a recording partner for that game, hypothetically, I think it might be fun. That looks stupid. Maybe a sea lantern would look slightly less stupid. Still kind of stupid. Wait, let's bring back the warp trapdoor thing that I did on that previous one. And then let's add some stairs. Ooh, this is gonna look better, yeah. Sure about that one. This is a good start. I'm thinking I might want to add some more pillars, kind of, like, up into the side of both of those. But, what else should I do? I want to do something else really quickly. Maybe I should do the interior of this small little thing. There's not very much interior space. So let's kind of, oh yeah, that brick thing. I'm going to finish off the interior of this for the stream. I don't really stream all that long like a lot of other people do. But that's okay. I'd be more likely to watch my own streams then. Well, no, that wouldn't really work. Because I'd have to stream them, but you know what I mean. A person who doesn't like streaming, would prefer to watch a shorter stream. Unless it's like Minecraft Championships. Great stream quality. Okay, how's that? That looks kind of weird. Okay, that didn't even work anyway. Let's kind of just do it like that. And a ladder, I suppose, since there's not very much space. Let's sort of have this be like our efficiency station, though. Like, you could cook food on that, I suppose. But what if we broke this one and put it in a smoker? And that looks nice, yeah. And let's do a crafting table. I'm trying to make it like survival functional, yeah, I think. Yeah, let's grab a dark oak door. Chests. Ender chest. Furnace, just a general one. Then what else would you need? A bed? I'd imagine a bed would be quite helpful. Let's grab a light blue bed because those look the best. Let's make a farm. Absolute redstone genius right here. Ooh, actually, wait, that might actually be like a nice efficient usage for a farm. And then like a chest down there. Ooh, yeah, I actually like that. That's like efficient. And you can open that. Oh, let's actually put an ender chest there. Wait, I got an ender chest up there. Hang on, I could double that chest, I guess. And I could have like a crafting table like under the ender chest. And up here I could have a crafting table. And let's put trapdoors down, or slabs rather. I think slabs would work a bit better. So a little bit of an update to that roleplaying server. We are kind of thinking about doing the Origins mod, but obviously we'd have to wait for that to be updated. Although I have a decent reason to believe that might be updated reasonably quickly-ish. Because I believe they're already working on making it like work for the experimental sort of or something. Like not like for the general public, but I've heard they were making it kind of work. And that would be really cool. Alright, see you, Landon. Let's add some torches. Around, not the best lighting source, but I think they look fine. I missed a window. Kind of embarrassing. You know what? I think this is actually a good place to end stream. So, see you guys.